Road rage on Indiana interstates. We've got some surveillance video to show you. Wendys is going to test out artificial intelligence in the drive-thru. We're going to talk about that as we welcome you inside the comfy confines of the Channel 13 studios. Felicia, we're getting closer to that weekend.
Yes, we are. Scott has been counting down since last week to this weekend. So we are getting closer. Yes, Scott.
And you had to love the weather today, right?
Closer. Yes, yes. You asked me about my walk earlier.
Yeah.
I did get a little dinner break, lunch break walk in. So just any time you can spend outside, if you get 5 minutes out there,
for sure,
just go for it.
Spectacular weather, Sean.
Yeah, yeah, this is great. I mean, we got to save this for some of these big events here. Tomorrow going to be a little bit warmer. And then when we get in the weekend, it's going to be a little bit unsettled here. So let's talk about tonight and out the door tomorrow morning. Comfortable in the 50s. Tomorrow will come close. 84 back in mid-April as our warmest day of the year. We're going to be close to that in the afternoon, despite the fact we're going to have some mid-high level clouds. There's been several tornado reports out in the central plains in the front range of the Rockies. Now, what you see over Arkansas eventually becomes our weather player to finish the week and to get into the weekend here. We'll get the clouds with it initially. Just a chance tomorrow late in the afternoon of a spotty shower, rumble of thunder. Right now, it looks like it's going to be more on than off with showers and rumbles of thunder for Friday. Weekend, I will tell you, I'm a little more optimistic on several dry hours.
Oh, that's good.
On Saturday. It's a rain or shine deal for the Grand Prix.
Right.
Long as they don't have like a lot of puddling on the track or lightning, they're going to run. They'll run in the rain. So, but right now the odds on Saturday are 40%. That's a lot better than 70 or 80%.
Yeah.
So.
And of course, a lot of us have got Mother's Day plans.
Oh, yes.
Felicia, still thinking about taking your mom out to the track on Saturday?
It has been a thought. Anything's on the table. Anything's on the table. I haven't looked at tickets yet. I got to look that up.
Yeah. We learned last night that Felicia's mom loves noise. And so maybe a noisy track would be a good
There you go.
No, let's not bring up. That was yesterday's dig. I joked Sean there. I was like, she's been yelling all my life. Of course she has.
Yeah.
Just a bit choking, Mom.
All right, we'll get back to Sean's forecast in a moment. We do want to talk about what's been happening here across Indiana. State police say that they have seen more cases of road rage. And we saw a story on the early evening news tonight that our Emily Longnecker found this incident that took place on 465. And there was some driver camera footage that we want to show as part of this story that you're going to see from Emily.
Well, Indiana State Police say this sort of thing wasn't happening 10 years ago, but the number of road rage incidents has continued to grow so much that they started tracking them this year. Now they have another one to investigate.
We're all just trying to get home.
And that's all Macy Wellesley says she was trying to do Tuesday night when she merged behind this white Hyundai Sonata on I-465 right before the Meridian Street exit. This is video from Wesley's dashboard camera.
I immediately kind of got a brake check, which I just assumed was traffic.
So Wesley says she slowed down.
I noticed the passenger driver kept turning around, looking at me, which kind of caught me off guard. I didn't understand why they were doing that.
But if Wesley was surprised by that, she never expected what you're about to see next. Someone coming out of the car's sunroof, waving a gun.
And they cocked their gun and pointed at my car and were waving at me to get back again.
Moments later, you can see the white car switch lanes to the right and slow down until they're right beside Wesley. Then they roll down their windows.
I didn't know if they were slowing down to literally just shoot through the car, shoot me in the head. I didn't want to look at them or give them a reason to actually pull the trigger.
The entire time, Wesley says she just kept asking herself, why?
I had no idea why any of this was happening.
But she says it's not the first time she's dealt with road rage while commuting. Just not like this.
So as soon as I open my door, it already knows to turn on.
Her boyfriend's thankful he bought her a dashboard camera this past Christmas.
I've driven on 465 for over 10 years and I've never encountered anything quite like that.
Macy Wellesley hopes she never encounters anything like it again.
And I'm already anxious because of the way people are on the road. So after this happened, I'm just like kind of traumatized. I'm scared to drive again, honestly.
And Wesley says it looked like that Hyundai Sonata had temporary plates. She has turned over all of that dash cam video to Indiana State Police, who are continuing to investigate. In Indianapolis, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
I mean, what is wrong with people? What are they doing?
Incredible story there. I mean, just shocking. They clearly got caught by the, well, wrong person for them, but right person just because she had a camera. You know, how often do you have a camera, a dashboard camera?
Might start to see more of that, people putting cameras in their car.
So have you guys ever had an instance where you're driving around and somebody gets really angry? Yeah.
I have. I got cussed out in Avon.
Serious?
On Highway 31, and maybe I was driving like I was from Chicago. That's because I am, people. But it went next level. The person out the window, insulting, throwing F-bombs.
Really?
And so it was
As
heated.
you guys were driving along? Or had you guys come to like a stop sign
No,
or
I was
something?
turning right onto Highway 31, and you know or isn't it 31?
36 out there?
36 maybe? Okay, the main road where in Avon where they have all of the is construction, so that's already frustrating. But all the businesses and stores and shops are there, so it's a lot of traffic. And so I was turning right onto there, and I don't know, I can't even recall what her problem would have been. But yeah, out the window.
Wow.
Strong language, my family's in the car, you know, it's unsettling. But that's the point, is that any situation can escalate very quickly.
Yeah. You ever had anything like that?
No, thank goodness.
Yeah.
You know, although people do get angry at my speed sometimes, or lack thereof. You know, 'cause, you know, when you're coming in east on 70, they got a 40-mile-per-hour work zone.
Right.
I set my cruise at like 45, man, they're blasting.
Oh, they're just going right past you, aren't they?
They're looking at me like it's my problem. So,
right.
But I just think in general, man, there's just some angry. People are just angry sometimes.
Yeah.
You know? I have a story?
Well, not any specific story. I mean, have people flipped me off before because I'm driving either too slow? Yeah. So, I mean, look, I stay out of the fast lane.
Yeah.
I'm just like, look, give me one of the middle lanes or even the right-hand lane. I'm fine being there.
Yeah.
You just don't know what people are dealing with.
Yeah.
And do people have a gun in the car? Are they going to shoot you? Are they on, are they on something?
I'm from Chicago, and you just don't do that.
It's
like
crazy.
because for that exact reason. And so it's unfortunate that we're seeing more and more cases around here.
Right.
Unscientific explanation. It's just so much going on in the world. I feel like people are everywhere just a bit more anxious, and it's a lot of stress out there.
Yeah.
So
Daniel says, okay, this is next level of insane. Waving a gun at another motorist. You've got to be kidding me. And that's kind of how we felt, Daniel, after seeing that story today. All right, let us know if you've had a road rage incident in your life. Go ahead and put that in the comments section. Want to talk about Wendys. So there's been a lot of news about artificial intelligence, AI, and Wendys announced today, Felicia, that they're going to go ahead and test out AI in the drive-thru over in Ohio. And so we thought that was pretty interesting. So the restaurant chain's going to try out artificial intelligence in the drive-thru in Columbus. It'll happen in June, and this AI will go ahead and take orders and answer frequently asked questions. So look, ChatGPT has been in the news quite a bit lately, and now it's coming to a fast food restaurant, at least near you if you live in Ohio. So wondering what people think about AI, and look, what does this do to employees who work in the restaurants, right?
I mean, the first part of me is like, oh, wow, science. I think that's absolutely amazing. But then I'm thinking about all the employees and people this would affect. And is this really going to be efficient? Look how new technology doesn't always work out.
Right.
Is this really going to work?
Yeah, look, ChatGPT, if you just play around with it, it's pretty fun to see what it's doing. But you do wonder, I mean, if it's putting people out of work, that's going to be a problem for people that are.
If these companies can save money, they're going to find a way to save money.
that is true.
Which makes sense as a business owner. So it's like, do you fault them for that? You know?
Right.
I mean, look at where our technology is today. I mean, people say that about factories, factory jobs all the time, but it's like, All
right, let's see what we're hearing let's see, Tina saying in line at McDonald's, lady was going to shoot another lady for cutting in line. I mean, what is wrong with people to cut in line to like open fire on somebody if that's the case?
That statement, what is wrong with people? We say that at least 6 times a day working in news.
Yeah, Chad is with us. Let's see. Renita says, I had a guy here in Columbus bump the bumper on my car last week because I wasn't going fast enough for him. I mean, dude, get in another lane and go around. Don't do that.
It might have been a one-lane road, but still, I mean, that doesn't make it right.
Yeah, Summer's with us. We've got Renita with us tonight. Teresa saying ridiculous. Renita mentioning that's scary. We've got Nikki saying, wow. Joyce saying how scary, so a lot of people reacting to the road rage story that we just showed you a little bit. Want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Glenn, Teresa, Belinda saying hi to her mom, Betty, from New York City. So there we go.
All right.
Ralph is in Alabama tonight.
It's a reunion on
Jeffrey's in Eagledale. Joyce in Versailles saying the weather was beautiful today. And Sean is saying about tomorrow.
Going to be nice. Yeah, a little more cloud cover, but boy, you can't fault it. We're going to be low 50s in the morning, low to mid 80s in the afternoon.
So we'll be getting our walk in tomorrow at some point, right?
We sure will.
You'll be walking the parking lot. I'll be walking the parking lot.
Getting there are a lot of steps in that.
Yeah, but
lot.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to have
Friday's going to be wet.
Yeah.
This weekend, again, we'll have some dry time, but you know, if you're going to be out, you're going to have to watch the radar.
Okay.
Yeah, and follow the forecast. It could change a little bit.
Yeah, make sure you've got that live Doppler 13 on your phone. Track the radar that way. All right, Sean and Felicia and I will be back with you tonight on 13 News at 11 over on Channel 13. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10 o'clock. We'll see you later.